Imagine the human body. What's the most important part that keeps everything running? The brain, right? Now think of a computer. Its brain is the central processing unit, or CPU for short. Just as our brain is responsible for our thoughts, actions, and experiences, the CPU is in charge of executing commands and processing information for the computer. It's the mastermind behind every calculation, every click, and every command. So without a CPU, a computer wouldn't know what to do. Now you may wonder, how does this computer brain, the CPU, work? Well, let's break it down into simple steps. Imagine the CPU as a very efficient office worker. This worker receives a pile of work orders. These are instructions from the computer's software and hardware. Our diligent worker doesn't complain but gets straight to work. First, the CPU reads these instructions. It's like opening an email and understanding what's required. Next, it processes the information. This is similar to the worker figuring out what needs to be done to complete the task. Now comes the calculations. The CPU, acting like a superfast calculator, completes these in a blink. Finally, it executes the commands akin to the worker finishing the task and moving on to the next one. In essence, just like our brain processes information and makes decisions, the CPU processes instructions and executes commands. So, we have learned that the CPU is like the brain of a computer. But what exactly does it do? In the simplest terms, it's the command center. Every click, every command, every calculation you make goes through this tiny yet powerful component. It interprets and carries out instructions, controls the operations of other hardware, and essentially makes a computer a computer. In conclusion, without the CPU, the brain of the computer, no command would be executed, no calculation made, and no function performed. The CPU truly is the heart of any computer system.